Hey everybody, today is a beautiful day in Pacific Beach. Once again, the weather is going to be a solid 70s from now to the next week. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm probably going to go surfing right after this. But I want to get this quick tutorial on how to properly shoot slow motion videos down before I go. And a lot of times when I first started shooting slow motion, my images came out wrong. It's just like all jittery and stuff because I was just shooting in auto mode and then cut it down by 50% speed or 90% speed, and I wouldn't really know what I was doing. So as a rule of thumb, I would say to shoot at 50 frames per second or higher, because when we watch videos or when we export our videos, it's usually in 24 frames per second, and a lot of times these default modes shoot at 24 frames per second or 30 frames per second. So when we slow that down by 50%, it's going to become like 12 frames per second, and your timeline is trying to play at 24, so you're missing these frames in between, so it just looks choppy and not right. Okay, so a good rule of thumb now to shoot when you're just starting off is to shoot at 50 FPS or higher. And most cameras that we have here in the US shoot at 60. So just go with 60 frames per second. Okay, so now we're gonna jump in Premiere just so I can show you how to edit this real quick. Okay, so here we are in the lab again, and here I have 3 clips. And right here is to show that it's all shot in 60 FPS. Which is technically 59.94, and 24 FPS is actually technically 23.97. And this sequence, or this whole timeline, is going to be playing at 24 FPS when I export it. And so when I slow it down with 60 FPS, I'm going to want to do it by 40%, because 40% of 60 is 24. So let me show you how it turns out. Let's move this up so we don't delete it, but okay. So the hotkey for it is Command R, which I've gotten used to, but the way to get there is to right click and go down into, you see speed and duration. Click on that. Then you have the option here to change the speed. So type in 40, and there you go. That's your first slow mode clip, and that's the result. Nice. Here's the next clip, and the one after. You can still see that it's fast. So let's move these over. Let's slow this one too. Alright. So I pressed Command R, but that's out of habit. So let me just go back in here and go in speed and show you guys. Speed 40%. And there's the next clip. There you go. Slowed down. And then finally, let's do with this last clip. And I'll right click, go down to speed, 40. There you go. Boom. That's how you properly do slow motion. If you enjoyed what you saw in this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe, because I'll be making some more of this in the near future. And I hope you have a good day.